Right now, I'm in the middle of the woods, and I'm gonna be spending 24 hours at a rattlesnake den. Around me are tons and tons of rocks. I'm gonna be hopping from clearing to clearing in the woods here, hoping to come across a place where female rattlesnakes have been incubating their babies all summer, and we should be here just at the right time for some of them to give birth. So if we're lucky, we will also get to see some baby rattlesnakes. Let's get to it. All right, so check this out. We have a shed of some sort. Here's a shed skin. Based off of the look of it, it's pretty big, and the scales are smooth. A rattlesnake scales are keeled. These have a slight keel to them, but not as rough as a rattlesnake scales. So I can almost pretty certainly say from the look at this, from the look of the belly scales, that this is a shed from a black rat snake, which is a harmless snake that probably a lot of you are familiar with, that hangs out in similar habitat to the rattlesnakes. Okay guys, I literally just filmed that intro. I was not expecting to see snakes here, but holy crap. That is a beautiful yellow phase along with a black phase. Holy crap. Wow. That startled. That really startled me, because I've been out here for a little while and I hadn't seen anything yet. There's one starting to rattle. And look at the string on this big black phase right here. Starting to rattle a little bit, but man, that is just awesome. Damn, that's so cool. I'm not sure how good the footage was when the yellow one was out, but this one is just hanging out. You can see the white scales, or the white between the scales on the back section of the snake. I'm willing to bet that this is a gravid female. It almost has to be. And you can see that it's just kind of swollen on the back section, full of babies. So we're gonna remember the spot. Maybe we'll come back later. Clearly there's no babies around right here yet, so we're gonna keep moving on. Man, that was absolutely awesome. That would have been such a good picture if I had my camera out in time, but just glad to have caught him on video. Super cool encounter. Wasn't expecting it when I saw him, but hopefully that means that a lot more are gonna be out. Man, these clouds are absolutely perfect for seeing something out and about. When it's super sunny, the rattlesnakes, they can't get too hot, nor can they be too cold. If you're too early or too late, odds are you're not gonna see rattlesnakes out and about, but it's totally dependent on the conditions, and I think, in my experience today, looks like a really good day to see stuff out and about. And here's a good looking rock. Bunch of good looking slabs above it. All right, let's see if we get lucky here. Man, this looks good. But where are they? That's the thing, is with so many rocks to search, there could be a spot that seems absolutely perfect, and there might not be any snakes there. All right, so earlier we found that rat snake shed, and this right here is the old remnants of a rattlesnake shed. So we know that they're in this area. We just need to keep hiking around a little more, and hopefully we see one. All right, I just got buzzed. There's a rattlesnake up here. That's beautiful. Super pretty yellow phase right here. Wow, that's awesome. That's a really good looking one. All right, here it goes back to, I think it's trying to get back to where it came from to come out and bask out in this open spot. But I think I'm gonna, oh, there it goes. All right, sorry buddy. I'll be scooting around you, leaving you alone. All right, I've started recording right now because this looks really good. Super open. And there's lots of places to hide. So let's just see if anybody has come out to hang out. Holy crap. Look at this. There's piles of rattlesnakes. There's at least 2 or 3 right there. one right there. Let's see if I can get any closer. It's unbelievable. So this pile of snakes is super gravid, meaning that they haven't given birth yet. And it probably means that I'm a little bit early, or it also could mean that I'm here at the perfect time. And if I spend the night, I could see them give birth. But yeah, these snakes are very fat. There's a pile of at least 3 or 4 of them. And I'm trying not to let them see me. I'm using my hands, and they have vision that allows them to see heat signatures, so probably shouldn't be waving around. I'm gonna try to get some pictures. Man, that is just such a beautiful scene. You can see they're both like brilliantly colored. One is kind of yellow with a golden brown color to it, and the other is just so vivid light yellow and darker, with dark chevrons and a darker tail. Just a beautiful animal though. I hope to be able to get a little bit closer without spooking them, but this is just so cool. So the black phase got pretty wary and just left. I actually saw it pick up my scent. I've been walking like a heron stalking fish. I've been walking really quietly and slowly just to get close to these guys, get you guys a better view. But that black phase, I saw it all of a sudden flick its tongue, and it knew I was here, and it just slowly slinked away. It's kind of incredible. I'm just in love with this yellow phase up top. It's just incredibly beautiful. And then, while it might look drab on camera, this bottom yellow phase is like this cool orangey yellow color. It's really pretty. Alright, I'm gonna leave these ladies alone. I got plenty close for some good video. Black one dipped under, but these yellow ones are still hanging out. Gotta give them some space though. Alright, I just looked up, and from all the way back here, I see a pretty brilliant yellow phase sitting on that rock. And that might even be the face of a black phase behind it, so let's get a little closer. I can't get too excited. We gotta watch our step between us and the yellow phase, because I do not want to put my feet in front of a unsuspecting rattlesnake. Ah, crap, it just dipped. Man, some of them are so shy. Alright, so this is where that snake was, and I'm not sure if this is it or a different one. It's not the best view. But man, that was a pretty snake. I wish I got to get a better look. Could be a different one though. There, it just flicked its tongue. Because over here, I thought that's where that one went. Maybe there's multiple right here. Look at this. This one actually looks kind of fresh. You can see there's actually ants eating away at parts of it. And they would only be doing that if this was a somewhat recent shed, I think. So I'm just gonna watch my fingers, but that's awesome. Kind of a cool timber rattlesnake shed. You can see the chevrons on it and everything. That's awesome. This is a small rattlesnake. It's probably from a rattlesnake that's only a few years old. Could even be like 2 years old, something like that. Neat. I'm just gonna leave it right where it is. Look at this guy. Completely in shed. Really big black racer. This is one of the snakes that we could touch if we wanted to. Give him a little poke. He's disappearing. Unfortunately, that guy is probably here to eat baby rattlesnakes. Racers are absolutely voracious. They're big, hungry snakes, and they love eating other snakes, including baby rattlesnakes. So he's not here for no reason. This just caught my eye. Look at this. Holy cow. What kind of caterpillar are you? I'm gonna put it on my Instagram story, so I'll probably know pretty shortly what it is. And I'll definitely know by the time this video's out. But that is ridiculous. What the heck? It's huge. What a freaky looking thing. It caught my eye. I mean, I just saw the pattern and I almost thought snake for a minute. Didn't know what to think. It's It's pretty cool. Look at this guy, he's got fake eyes all over him. It looks like the eyes are like undulating. And he looks like a cyclops in the back. What a freaky guy. I've definitely never seen this caterpillar though. I wonder if I've seen the moth before. I'm just waiting for a friend to tell me what it is. Alright, supposedly this is a Pandora's Sphinx caterpillar. Pretty cool. I've definitely seen a couple types of Sphinx moths, but yeah, this guy is really weird. I'm gonna put him back where he was, if he lets go of me. Come on, buddy. Alright, this is where this guy was, so putting him back. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep hiking. Man, I was walking all around this site, and then I just glanced down, and there's 3 right here. It's black phase and a yellow phase together, chilling out, right next to this big slab. And then there's a black phase, kind of in the weeds here. There goes the yellow one. Black one's just intrigued. But good to know, this is a good gestation rock. Wow, pile of them. That's just awesome. Check that out, there's a copperhead in there too. I just noticed that. Yeah, look at that copperhead just hanging out amongst the rattlesnakes. That's super cool. Oh crap, there's another copperhead in that pile. See the body of it right there. So as long as it's not the same individual, yeah. There's 2 copperheads, a black phase, a yellow phase, another black phase. The black phase is not happy. Alright, so I'm going to remember this gestation rock because there's a nice set of trees right here, and that's probably where I'm going to spend the night. So, gestation rock, trees. What are you doing to your friend there? I think this yellow one is just deciding it's over me being here and it's going to come out and coil up. I'm just in a little outcrop right here, and it's getting later in the day, but I did just come across another black racer, also in shed. This individual is huge, super fat. I'm just gonna leave it alone, but pretty neat. Alright, just spotted a black phase down here. I was just looking at this edge right here and thinking, man, that looks so good. And, go figure, beautiful black phase. I'm gonna get a little closer. I think it's just one big snake. Could be 2 though. Nice. Not gonna get any closer, just gonna keep working these rocks. Alright, I was just about to step there and I noticed down in the crack, the timber right there, you can see the face, the yellow phase. This edge just looks so good. Here's that one. I'm just trying to walk by it. Wowzers. Good little spot here, I guess. Alright, well, it's getting pretty late in the day, but this is definitely a spot I'm going to come back to because, I mean, it's not prime basking hours anymore. In the morning, it's possible that there could be a bunch here. Oh my god, guys. There's a baby rattlesnake in there with the embryo still. Holy crap. I was just about to walk by when I noticed a little face back behind this one. It must have just given birth. Holy crap. Oh my God, I didn't get it on camera, but I just watched it take its first breath. Oh my God. It's trying to break free of its... Holy crap, look at the fangs. This mother is definitely not appreciative of me being around right here. I'm gonna see what it does for a minute because, like, geez, that is like the coolest thing I've ever got on camera. I really, really hope that more babies are born in the time that I'm here. I see one baby actually back behind her. It's so hard to get a shot in that crack though. Wow. You wouldn't think that mother reptiles like this would be protective. It's just awesome. I gotta be really careful because the mother is getting pretty close to me. But I really want to get this footage. I really realized how defensive the mothers were of the young, but it's pretty interesting behavior, and it really kind of adds some character to rattlesnakes because a lot of times we think of reptiles as these cold, kind of thoughtless creatures. Okay, that's good. The mother's backing up. And the reality is, this mother is totally being defensive of her young right now. This mother is just on high alert, and I am right here, and she could come out there, so I need to keep an eye on her. But I really just am like so stoked about getting footage of these little neonates. It's just like, what the hell? How lucky did we get? You're just watching me, aren't you? You're a good mother. Watching after your kids. Alright, I'm gonna leave this new mother alone. You can see she still does not want me around, so I'm gonna navigate out of here, but that is like one of the most incredible things I have ever seen in nature. I am beyond words at just the combination of knowledge, hard work, timing, and luck that went into that. It's just kind of, I did not expect to see that. Wow. And there's a chance that we see that again, because we're here at the perfect time apparently. It's just incredible. Alright, I actually just noticed a copperhead right there. Let's get a little closer. That's a thick copperhead. And so we're seeing all these pregnant rattlesnakes, but this right here, I believe, has to be a pregnant copperhead. You can see how bloated it is in the back there. And I'll see if I can get a better view. I just want to make sure that I'm not sticking my fingers with my camera somewhere that they shouldn't be. There you go. That's a solid view of that copperhead. Don't know that I'm going to get a much better view of the face than this. Pretty neat. Alright guys, I finally made it back to one of the major gestation rocks that I found today that had copperheads, 3 rattlesnakes, and that pine tree behind me is probably where I'm going to be spending the night. So here's the gestation site, this rock here. They were all out here earlier, but they're not doing anything right now because it's cooled down. They don't need to be out sunning themselves anymore, and I will be in this tree right here, this pine tree, hopefully. Alright, it is pad thai on the menu tonight. Trying this out. I've had this in my closet forever, so I figured I'd just bring it and that'd be dinner. I forgot utensils, so I sharpened this stick. I guess that's where we're at out here. Mmm. Yum. Alright, I figured before I go to bed here. Whoa. Wow, they're rattling. I was just gonna say, let's see what the rattlesnakes are doing for the night. You can actually see one way back in there. Alright, to my surprise, I thought these guys would be like totally asleep for the night, which they are. You can see there's a dark phase back there, hanging out. Alright, so you can hear those guys rattling. Gonna totally leave them alone for the rest of the night. I guess the flashlight must have disturbed them, woken them up, but they're definitely chilling out for the night. I'm gonna go over to my camp over here, and hopefully the rattlesnakes and I leave each other unbothered for the rest of the night. Alright folks, wish me luck. About to get in the hammock. It's really windy. I think I'm gonna be pretty cold tonight. Hopefully not, but being that it's this cold, I do not expect to see any rattlesnakes tonight. I do not expect them to come near me or anything like that. But if we're lucky, tomorrow morning, we're gonna be awake at the perfect time to see babies either be born or stacked up, piled up in the sun, basking. So either way, we should be in for some cool stuff tomorrow morning. All right, folks, it's morning, and you can probably hear all that wind. Basically, it was a very bad idea to set up a hammock right here. So in the middle of the night, I was getting blown around by the wind. It got super, super windy, and it was dropping down to like low 50s. And when you're trying to sleep in that, just getting hit by that wind all night, it's impossible. I mean, I was freezing. So I unfortunately had to detach my stuff from here, which, you know, has no shelter whatsoever. And I went down the hill here into the woods. So yeah, this turned out to be a much better place to spend the night. You can see that these hemlock trees kind of obscured the wind, and then I've kind of got a hillside right there. The rattlesnake den's right there, but I used this hillside because the wind was coming from that direction, and it was a little bit more comfortable, but it was a freezing night. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of time before the rattlesnakes wake up. The sun is warm, but I think we're gonna wait and just see when they come out to bask. All right, so it's still chilly, but it's not too chilly for one of our rattlesnake friends to have woken up. Try not to bother him, but he's right here, or she, I should say. Rattling away. Alright guys, a huge reason why I made this video of sleeping at a rattlesnake gestation site like this is because I wanted to display how passive these animals actually are. You can see right behind me here is the gestation rock. Females coming out to bask. There's some females on the other side hanging out, but they clearly want nothing to do with me. They're just trying to warm up, do their thing. I slept really close to the den for the whole night, and they didn't do anything. I'm gonna leave these guys to it, and then I'm gonna check some of the other gestation rocks and see if any of them gave birth. All right, check this out. This is one that we could not get a good look at. Man. Copperhead, beautiful timber. That's just awesome. Wow, that's badass. That's a gorgeous timber too. So this yellowfizz was really skittish the other day. Didn't get a chance to get a good look at it. It just buzzed and took off. Look how flattened out the tail is. It's just fully patted, trying to get some sun. I love that copperhead laying with it. It's probably gonna buzz like crazy when I get up here. Yep, called it. copperhead and a timber disappearing into the shadows. That's badass. Check this guy out. There you go. Huh. It's a rat snake. These guys share a lot of the habitat that rattlesnakes use, and you can see this one's got some really cool kind of reddish coloration on the sides. Kind of neat. He's crawling up my arm. I'm gonna put him down. There he goes under the rock. Oh, there's babies in here. Oh my god, these ones gave birth, or one of them did. This big one still looks gravid, but there's a baby under it. You can see it over there. I only see that one baby whose head is back there, and this one's still gravid, so I'm not sure which of the ones gave birth, but there's another baby back there in the dark. There's a baby slinking away. This one's just paddying up. Holy crap, I just realized that I was standing right next to a bunch of babies. Look at these little guys. Oh my god. It's adorable. Man, that gravid one must be close to giving birth if these babies are all around. Wow. Look at them. That's awesome. I just realized the mother is sitting with the babies right there. Okay, so I'm sitting here watching this rattlesnake over there, and I just happened to look down to see there's a rattlesnake right there. I'm sitting right here, so good to know. I'm probably gonna move. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be a good place to round things out. Awesome seeing those baby rattlesnakes, just what we wanted to see. And to see last night that mother giving birth was just exceptional. Never thought I'd get to see that or catch that on camera. So just awesome. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.